Dirt 5 here. I got a mixed vibe about this game, but hey, at least I can go running engines through mud and jumping off of things. Nothing super extreme yet. Sprint cars are a bitch.
Of course, I only send you to the best events. It's my job.
Letting this guy talk. There we go. So, yeah, I do have fun with it. There are some moments where things do get bonkers and zany and I like. Still, I have yet to see a game that really brings it like MotorStorm though. This ain't doing that quite that much, but it does have some similar vibes. I'm kind of hoping the weather gets a little more out of hand, more extreme. I assume it does. Right now I'm listening to my own music here on the side, by the way, because this game has music, and I'm going to wait and see if that music gets it any kind of like copyright claim or anything like that. Not that it matters, because I don't exactly rely on YouTube for money. Although I might someday try it, but I've been saying that for years now. Let's see, Cross Raid, Land Rush. Is that on there? Oh yeah, I did that. No wait, that's what that was. So I might eventually do a sprint cars again. So what do they want? Overtake 2 vehicles in 5 seconds. I'm sure that'll happen. Trade paint. There's nothing there I can't do, that's damn sure. Alright, so we're getting into something else, but definitely something well within our wheelhouse of that is very controllable. I like this one. PlayStation Store. Do I not have this one? So this screen's going to go blue for a second while I check on this, because I'm pretty sure I bought the Uber Duber edition. And I think I just need to go to the store to actually grab it, if I'm not mistaken. No, they actually want $199 for that. Not happening. It's only $2, but yeah, no. Honestly, I think I'd rather have something that has a visual that I like. Handling's ass on this, but yeah. Now we go with what we got. Land Rush. But yeah, in most cases, as long as I can somewhat control the car to some extent. Sprint cars are a bitch. That's the title of this video. We'll see if we come across actual sprint cars. Sorry if that title's misleading. I just felt like really putting that in there. It's like, people are like, oh, what are you doing? You're going way too low into the wall. Like, that's where a lot of the car likes to send me. You gotta let off the gas and get that happy little perfect medium in there, and if you do it too much, even if you do it just right, it feels like you're just gonna get overtaken. And you have no other different options in sprint cars. You got the one that they give you. Let's see, this looks nice and muddy. Got like no real shape for the engine. That's awesome. The left motor is controlling like the head there. I don't know. So yeah. Ooh. Brakes? Why brakes? I can just use the guy in front of me to slow down. Let him know I care. And I can do this. They have a little bit more engine to them than I do. This one has a lot of brakes. Am I here for bumper cars? Absolutely. was trying not to turn as hard because I was overdoing it before, and now I didn't turn hard enough for that. Oh, I overswing that. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sure the people who have to pay for those panels are not happy with me. Truck reading that track right there. Yeah, I was not going to quite take it as fast the other time. And that was a friend of mine asking me, what's the update of Streets of Rage 4 for today? I have no idea. I just got back inside from my exercise. Actually, let me check something real quick in my settings. Trick steer is off, okay. Let's put the camera shake back on high. I want to feel this a little bit more. That's off, good. Traction control. Let's turn that off. Anti-lock brakes, maybe a little bit, but not much. Yeah. Okay. Respectable enough win, despite the damage I've done to the car, which I'm sure will be said by the pit crew entirely unnecessary. Yeah, there's a cracked lens on the headlight right there. Oh, hey, what's up, Video James? I keep trying to come in on your Twitch channel and I keep not finding you at the right time. Maybe think you could, like, do up like a Discord server. If you got one, add me to it, and then just throw up in an announcement channel when you're doing the schedule for watching so I can watch on in. I keep trying to tell that to Dark Ace too. It's like, dude, throw up your schedule. I suggested the announcement channel so only you can tell people when you're going on, or your select few, and then he only throws up the announcement like right when he's about to go on. And I'm like, I can't plan to that. I do. Actually, I think I just put up. By the way, I got yet another phone, which makes me sound like a spoiled brat or way too much money. But that Chinese phone, it was so limited on a lot of things because it stuck with Chinese UI crap. I was able to get it English, most of it, but then it still locks you out of all the other things because the CCP or whatever, they have a stranglehold, and that phone will block you from doing anything you want that's supposed to not be in China. So yeah, I have that phone sitting by if you want to play with it sometime and see if you can do something with it. It's a red Nubia. Yeah, phoning it in. But now I have another Samsung Galaxy. This one, they stopped giving them simple numbers. It's like an A something, yada yada yada. It's great though. I can yell at Bixby to change the song for me, or turn the light on from across the room to find it. Wonderful phone. Very utilitarian. I love it. But, yeah, feel free to drop me another text too, by the way, to make it easy on me to add you to yet another phone, because I don't swap junk from one phone to another phone using the automated, you know, carryover. Yeah, it sounds about right. It's good. There's a little software hiccups here and there I've noticed. But other than that, if you set up Bixby and tell it certain things, most of the time it'll figure it out. Yeah, I know you didn't understand that, Bixby. I'm not talking to you. But it's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, maybe give me some more info if there's anything more you have planned for Monster Hunter or a Monster Hunter schedule, so I can plan life around it a little bit. My PC's in the shop right now, so I'm doing more of this. Right, let me get this moving so the video's not boring as hell to whoever may or may not watch it later. Yeah, it's coming up quick. Drop me a text on like when I should be able to expect the thing that we were talking about. I think it's gonna be a code. Whisper, whisper. That's okay. No one else is really gonna watch this anyway, probably. But yeah, don't print it here, of course. But I'm hoping I can launch right off the same day you are, if that's what the plan is. But let me know what your plan is on that. And I don't even have the PC, so I can't do my other scheduled stuff right now anyway. So that's why I'm getting moshy on this. Let's see. Exceed 70 for 5 seconds. Oh, these are going to be fast cars. Trading paint 7 times. That sounds like a bit much, but for me it's not. Oh, yeah, I know how that is. You work harder than I do these days. You probably worked harder than I did even before. But that's why they pay you the big bucks, right? Eventually, now that my body's not as racked by a medication that I told them I thought it was, that they finally learned that it was, I've slowly been getting better in some cases. Although now apparently I've got a blood sugar problem, so we're working on that now. So I'm kind of hoping to eventually get back out in the workforce. That was my plan, and then something else came up. Solo quest separate from hub quest. Huh. Well, I know you really love to be able to do everything solo in Monster Hunter. Over the years, I found that I just have more fun doing bonkers bullshit with other people and working with other people. I find it a much more combining experience. And I'll do some PvP here and there, but not a lot. It's mostly for shits and giggles. I got tired of doing it for years, particularly in stuff like SL, and it just gets people that are so mad at you that then they'll just find any way to just wreck you, even if it's trying to harm your personal life. And I got tired of that. I'd rather see the world build each other up in PvE than PvP. Everything has gone PvP anymore, and I'm kind of done with it. Except racing. I'll totally PvP some racing, because that's just fun. Having the option to... Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that story quests and stuff will still be with like a lot of other people. But if not, at least I know it's geared to be able to handle with one person. And I know heavy cannons aren't popular with a lot of people still, but as long as it's a competent weapon, I like using my guns. And everyone's like, oh, there's no skill in using guns. Yeah, bullshit. Earlier on, not only were gunners valuable for status effects, but the thing is you still had to really work for it, because they did not have the DPS. So that was a pain in the ass. And by the time they finally fixed it in World, no one wanted to play with a gunner still, and I was like, you know what, this is just not fun anymore. So I stopped playing. Yeah, I'm hearing that that's what you're telling me, that the heavy bow gun... Right, I said I was going to start this and I haven't yet. I'm being bad. Let me get in on this while I'm doing it. But, yeah. I like my guns. I like my cannons. If there's a chainsword in there, yeah, I'll get down on that, too. I'm just very particular to my old Warhammer 40k feels and other heavy armor feels and getting just my feels from old games past and old things I've done past. So yeah, if heavy guns are fun, that's good for me. Ooh, this looks neat. It's dusk, it's clear, but it's gonna be dirty as fuck. I'm good with this. Yeah, I might check out a switch axe. I recall having some moving tubes on it. We'll see. That would be like a chain axe from Warhammer 40k with some bonuses. But I also kind of like hammer. A big hammer and beat things with it. Oh, that's a rock. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's just whack the back panel on it. It's okay. And you can get it in the butt. Irresponsible speed. Let's see, I can do this full speed, right? Yeah, nope. Couldn't get that switch back fast enough. I don't have a momentum for uphill, so that's going to cost me. Let's see. Let's wrap it tight. There we go. Oh, I was watching the text in the chat instead of driving. That's alright, let's make this interesting. Texting and driving, not a good idea. Let that be a lesson, kids. Ooh, hi. The other thing is it feels really hard to budge other cars in this game. Like, it's not like burnout's exaggerated when you hit someone anyway, I get that, but it feels like your impact's not as good as it should be. Is there drafting physics in this at all? Probably not. There we go, some heavy camera shake helps make this a little bit more fun. Oh gosh. Bonk. That moved a little bit. Straight. Had the momentum better for the uphill at least. Whoop, whoop, tail's warming up. Try the right side this time. Let's go a little sideways here. There we go. It's a light scrape, it's fine. Whee! Yeah, I gotta stop pelting the gas so hard. Yeah, I'll feather it here. There we go. Oh shit! What the fuck happened to that guy? What happened? I didn't even know there was a car near me. There were these lights rolling around the sky. Those the aliens? I'm gonna have to watch that on my own video later. I have no idea what the fuck that was. I mean, it looks like they could be digging up some secret shit, but I wasn't expecting it to be Area 51. It's like, welcome to mining site Roswell. Well, YouTube does kind of have a clip option, but you have to go back and like edit it to do it and all that jazz. But that's okay. I can just watch it later, and I have a feeling I will be. Look at that. That was a responsible turn. Landed in the mud. Why not? Yeah, someone's gonna yell at me for that hood. God grief. But yeah, back in Monster Hunter World, I was actually getting down on some hammer for a while. I was having fun with it. Like, things that get me my old Warhammer 40k feels like we were talking about. Viewers themselves, oh yeah, on Twitch people can just like clip that and then they'll send it in. One of these days I need to actually set up some kind of tip jar or something. Maybe actually do a bit more with this, because I've really not done much from the way of income for the past 3 years now, because of all kinds of medical trouble. I keep hanging on to this idea that maybe I can get better and get back in the workforce. I'm hoping. I keep trying. I'm feeling a little bit better though, but my feet aren't still ready up for it, and I can't totally feel my feet anymore due to whatever reason, even before I was diagnosed with any kind of sugar issue, which we don't know why. Give me just a moment. There's a song playing on Spotify on my phone that I'm using here, so I can listen to all kinds of songs from the 90s and whatnot. And I think I'm listening to post-grunge at the moment. Don't judge me. But yeah, I thought about that. I was gonna like check in on some stuff. Like when I was bad, I was hearing, hey, you can work from home. Every single spot I tried to do work from home from was like, hey, you need to come to our training center to train. I'm like, well, that defeats the purpose. Part of what I'm trying to work from home is that I couldn't even sit upright for any amount of time for a while. The medication was messing me up that bad. I lost a couple of years of my life to that medication. But maybe now I probably could. But I'd probably take a shot at doing the YouTube thing. I kind of hope that I could go in it with somebody though who's gonna do a regular schedule and then just like share tips and stuff like that. But I don't know. I need a streaming mentor of sorts, I think. Not that I probably can't figure it out. It's more like I just need the motivation. It feels easier to have fun and do things when I'm working with other people. Let's see. The beer bug era. I'm not sure what you mean by in the beer bug era. Let's see here. So we did some unlocks there, good. So let's see. Alright, I'm assuming I did all the things that the sponsors wanted. This looks like fun. Icebreaker. Modern Rally. And that's a 90s rally. Ooh, they're both good. Well, I'm probably going to wind up doing them both anyway. Let's irritate China a little bit. Oh, yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous. And there's like another channel I was commenting on during a stream. And they're like, oh, you can't talk about that. I'm like, I didn't even say the word. I did the other thing. It's okay if you can talk about it as long as it's not that word and the bots don't pick it up. It's like, they're like, oh, no, you can definitely get in trouble for talking about... And then he said that word. I'm like, you guys aren't saying... I'm not saying that word. You can still talk about it as long as you're coy about it. And they're like, oh, no. They still thought I was trying to justify saying the actual word. I was so frustrated. Because I had to type to these people on a goddamn cell phone. And I was like, oh, you're just not getting it. Fuck it. Let's see. We're doing fine enough with the cars that they're giving me, so... But yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, for a while, a lot of streamers were just like, they would do the stream, then they'd go back and delete the recording because they have no idea what YouTube's gonna, stomp on them for. So they would just stream, and if there was anything in the stream, they just wouldn't get stomped on it for it because they would just delete the recording later. Which I don't want to do. But, some of the copyright stuff and things with YouTube are just utterly retarded. I'm probably going to get yelled at for saying retarded even. Because here you are, like, playing the game, the stuff that's in the game that you paid for, and by playing something like Gundam, that one free-to-play Gundam game, oh shit. And of all things, what I was getting copyright hit for was the goddamn sound of a Zaku starting up and its eye lighting up. I'm like, for real, guy? Just Jesus, YouTube. And it was some people that have not even the right to the goddamn thing. I'm just gonna run this guy's ass the whole time. Hey. Hey, you. Hey, you. Stomp. You tired of this yet? Are you, buddy? Are you? Are you? Too bad. Bonk. Oh, shit. Took that turn entirely too rough. Oh! Let's be real. In real life, I would have gone right through that little rickety wooden fence. Okay, I need to let up a little bit. I'm driving entirely irresponsibly. Get this car to stay sideways and stay in the lane. Alright, now it's turning further nighttime, I take it. Wee! I have trouble reading this corner. Oh, a little serious bump there that needs to go weird. There we go. A lot of momentum there. Yeah, it just kept going, didn't it? Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, well. So I gotta do it again. Yeah. That was my own fault. I took that way too close. That's alright. Just gives me an opportunity to do it again. There we go. I'll just go to... At least the restarts are nice and fast. You don't have to wait for a load time. I hate it when programmers make it a race that nothing changes during the entire race. Not the cars, not nothing. And then they still throw you through a load process for no reason to restart. This at least doesn't do that too, so that's nice. Thunk, thunk, thunk. I can take that a little faster. Let me do that shit again. But yeah. Surface right there, I just can't grip it quite the way I think I'm going to. Yeah, that was responsible enough. God, I'm doing it again. Try the normal brake a little bit. Why does my normal brake not light my brake lights up? Did I brake them both already? I did that way too slow. I could have done much better than that. Alrighty. Gotta get some food. I see. Alrighty. Yeah, I gotta see what I'm doing later. I might Netflix with someone else, a friend of mine online with the phone. But it was good that you came in. But yeah, I keep trying to catch you on Twitch, and every time I'm like, I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. I'm like, son of a bitch. But yeah, if there was, it'd be great if we could just do like some streaming schedule. If I know it's harder these days because things get so bonked around and mixed around. But yeah. The other thing I'm worried about with doing a tip chart thing, I got to figure out what the legalities are of how much you can make without having to report it in as an income, or if I have to set up a thing for an income for tips, so on and so on. Just a lot of questions. I'm afraid to get Wesley sniped at any given minute by the IRS if I do something I'm not supposed to make income. But yeah, alright, I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping in. see here. Pop that. Speaking of which, I'm going to check my other message here is off to the side.
Welcome back to the Dirt Podcast by Donut Media. It's me, James Pumphrey, and as always, I'm joined by my handsome co-host, Nolan Sykes.
Thank you, I'm flattered.
It is race weekend, people. Toot toot! We got Jamie Chadwick on the line, coming all the way from Nevada. W Series champion, everybody. No need for an intro. Jamie, what is going on in the land of dice and desert lizards?
Hey James, how are you? Yeah, I'm in Nevada. It's super cool here. It's obviously a little bit noisy, but it's the big race coming up this weekend, and honestly, I can't wait.
Yeah, it sounds super noisy out there. Are you racing?
No,
Right.
sadly not. It's a rare weekend off for me, but yeah, I'm here supporting AJ actually. I've heard he's going to be out practicing soon, so I might go try and sneak a little look at my cam.
Oh, AJ, close personal friend of the show and of myself. He came to my wedding. Don't mean to brag. So you're a big fan as well?
Oh, massive fan. Guilty as charged there. I think he's so exciting to watch. He's, yeah, really one of the crowd's favorites. I also love how he's bringing up younger racers as well. It's so cool to see, and yeah, obviously a big fan.
So, Jamie, you're known for your open-wheel racing career. What is it about the dirt that attracts you to the sport?
I think what I love
Is that
is
guy
the
still talking on the radio?
You know, you're always racing on different surfaces. Everything's changing. There's such cool features. There's jump. For us, I don't want to say it's boring, but it's very, very sort of monotonous. It's always the same, whereas I love the fact it's always changing for you guys in dirt, and yeah, it's so cool to see. It makes the racing that bit more exciting.
Speaking of unpredictable, AJ is known for a slightly unpredictable, some might even say risky style of driving. How do you think that plays out in the heat of competition?
I mean, it works for him. I think that's the thing. For some drivers, it just doesn't work and they crash out and they have incidences. But for AJ, he seems to manage the risk really well. He calculates it and he gets away with it. And it's cool to see him go for gaps that I don't think exist.
Jesus, this is
but
really
makes it
going.
happen. And yeah, it's why he's brought in the big crowds this weekend.
So, you think he's going to do pretty well this weekend, then?
It goes without saying for me. I'm obviously in Nevada. I think if I were to put my money on anyone, it's on AJ. And yeah, fingers crossed he can have a good race.
Now moving on to the other side of the coin, a guy on the top of everyone's mind, a little guy named Bruno Duran. What are your thoughts on Bruno?
I mean, Bruno's got a lot of talent. It goes without saying. I think, love him or hate him, whatever you think, he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, but I mean, he's got talent and no one can deny that.
Yeah, but he's kind of like a, you know,
A dick?
he's kind of a...
Yeah, but come on, everyone has different styles and no one's going to be the same. Not everyone's AJ, sadly, but yeah, everyone's got different styles and this is the way he's gone out to get results and yeah, all credit to him, he's driving well.
Well, Jamie, when you hang up your racing gloves, I think you should run for office because you're very good at not answering questions.
All right, we won't disparage you too much. Jamie Chadwick, thank you so much for calling in on the show. Have a lovely weekend off in Nevada.
Don't lose all your money.
Cheers, thanks guys. Big fan of the podcast as well.
Thank you so much.
Ending?
Jamie, Chadwick, everybody, we're going to take care of some sponsorship stuff, and we will be right back.
It's over? Finally. Wow. Probably didn't need to make everyone listen to that, but you know, there might be something in there that people find interesting. Not as interesting as that whatever that light show was over my head in the one race, but hey. Shit run. This car here. Warwick Chef run. Icebreaker. It's braking now, it's braking load times. Oh gosh. And yeah, I'm still playing on a base PS4 because I was holding off on a PS4 Pro because hey, I could just get a PS5 eventually, right? Fucking months later, and Sony still has not made enough to outdo the fucking scalpers. Fucking ridiculous. But other than you know, running current games better, and I guess there's the modern age version of this. There's just like no new games anyways. And word on the street is a bunch of software guys just pulled everything back. Not because they wanted to get the game perfect, as they don't say in news and shit, but they realize that if they launch their games now where there's no install days, it's going to go down in bad numbers that their launch was bad. So a whole bunch of third-party people just said, you know what, sorry Sony, but we're not launching right now. And a bunch of people say, oh, get your tinfoil hat off, conspiracy. No, go ahead and start looking. You'll be hearing about it very soon. People said that the ice runs are the challenging parts. I don't think so. Fucking sprint cars. That's the best I've ever seen that one. I should have left that gas there and I didn't. Alright, we're doing totally fine. Except this. Oh. Let's try the left side this time. Left and turn the gas off here too. I'm doing that wrong. Took that too far inside. That's probably going to be a headlight lens that they're going to be mad about. Frame rate's a little ugly. I'll tell you what, it's still a better frame rate than a good chunk of what I get in Second Life. Anytime now, guys, you want to start showing up. I want to see at least someone show up after me. Come on. There you go. So, a little bit of irony there, that the next guy down who crosses the finish line is from Brazil. Oh, nice. Cool runnings, anyone? I know, it's supposed to be Jamaican and all that, but it kind of feels similar in that respect. We have the Jamaican bobsledding team. Oh, that's racist. That's not racist. That's just blatant reality of countries. You don't generally get good on ice in Brazil. Or Jamaica. Just saying. But if people want to get mad and call it racist, yeah, they can go for it. They're going to anyway. Be like, oh, you like mayonnaise, you're racist. Alright, so those are fun. Get what they're saying, like, I really don't see what the big difference is between Land Rush and, like, Rally Raid and all these other things, unless it's... I don't want to race alone. I want to race out there with other people. And actually, in some of these races, I'm kind of wishing they would get up, push a little bit more. But then you get into sprint cars, and oh my god. You get into sprint cars, and it's just ridiculous. Even with the aids up, oh my god, sprint cars. Ugh. Okay, well, I guess there's not radio, and it's time to turn my music back on. I miss the days where games came with the options of toggling what songs you don't want. Instead of these games, it's just like, hey, you want to turn your music off? I kind of like to listen to music. It's just that I want certain songs. I was able to do it in MotorStorm. I was able to do it in Need for Speed back in the day. I was able to do it for this, that, and the other thing. Like, why not here? I mean, what, are the bands going to get mad? You're paying them money for their songs to be in the game regardless. Let's find a pocket here. There we go. I don't want to ruin his day. I may have less engine than you, but I know the angles. Well, this is where having less engine doesn't help me. My willingness to run into your asshole, however, that's my benefit. My willingness to go up on two wheels and do bonkers shit, also my benefit. Right. I'll use one of them. I'll just use the inside more. Make it worth my while. This car is coming up on two wheels a lot, isn't it? Hey, look at that blood going incredibly way too fast. That's not safe. Dear Goodyear, do you really run them that quick? Come on, can I have more of a jump, please? Oh, that's a bridge, huh? I should not take it that sharp. That's okay. It's not like you're catching me anytime soon. Give me some air. There we go. I want to hear that chassis rattle. At this point, I'm just doing anything for thrills. Like, couldn't we raise these jumps a little bit more? can't even customize your license plate. It's always dirt quad, which is rough. Sorry folks, I gotta take this. This is probably a computer guy. Hello? Oh, hey, what's up? Let me put you on speaker real quick. If the phone will cooperate. There we go. Yeah, I was putting you on speaker here. I got a new phone.
Yeah, you sound a hell of a lot better.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit, after this call, if you're on your cell phone, send me a text too to remind me to throw you in as a contact on this new phone, because I always start them fresh rather than try and carry over junk data.
Okay.
And
yeah, I'll shoot you my a text message and everything afterwards.
that's cool. Also, fair warning, you're on stream right now, so don't give away any of your life secrets. Yeah, if you want. I don't think you want to. Oh. Yeah, I was literally just thinking that 2 days ago, like, damn, I haven't heard from Adam in a while. I wonder what's up. And then I go to hit my keyboard, and I'm like, oh yeah, I put my computer into the shop the other day. That's not going to work. I have a little bit, actually. The Bogard was finally dropped the other day. It was nice to see him, and then they just said, like, yeah, Team Fatal Fury. I'm like, yeah, it's all team. Yeah, Max was talking about that. Yeah. Yeah, there's been a couple times where Andy's actually looked good, but they were usually like alternate characters, like some of the games where they had like an EX version and he put on this little ninja mask on. Like he was like, just, I don't give a fuck. This is Fatal Fury, the motion picture all over again. You're gonna get beat. But they didn't quite go that far this time, but yeah.
Yeah, I like how he looks though. I do gotta say, I do like how he looks. Gary looks freaking awesome. I'm not that big of a fan of Kyo, but Kyo actually looks very good. I like his new style.
You like his old Holy Order look? Holy Order Kyo?
Yeah. Yeah. And then also, I'm just waiting for Rock Howard. You know, he's gonna show up.
Yeah, I hope he does. I mean, we're now further into the generation where he's been a thing.
Yeah, with him, I think him and Blue Mary are both gonna be like starting roster characters this year.
That would be great if they just decided, hey, you know what? Let's put Mary and Rock on the same team, because they both have hung out in New Southtown, as far as I recall. It would be a nice combo for them.
It would have been great if they actually did that. They put like Terry, Blue Mary, and Rock as a team. Like,
yeah.
It would have been something fantastic. And then put Joe, Andy, and say someone like Vi or Kenneth. We know why they're winning. I think Vi's going to be the next one to show off. So.
Yeah, we know she's there because she's been in the story bit. And if they were to put her in the story and not make her a character in the game, they've already run into that mistake before. No buy, no buy.
Man. What KRK has he been in that she hasn't been in?
There was one, and that's where the quote, no buy, no buy came from. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it was, what was it, 12? Might have been 12.
Because I was just like, yeah, Molly's gonna be showing up. She's gonna be her R-rated self. So I'm looking forward to seeing mine. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Rio. Because I think they met and King also. Because I know King's definitely gonna show up.
Yeah, I hope so. I remember King the first time I saw her whip out of her own shirt on Art of Fighting.
You know, something a little extracurricular.
Because a lot of people are talking
Yes, of course
thinking
it is.
that
I like about you. You got
when they show
so I got this
King,
concept. It's called a
King,
throwdown. Sounds cool?
Yuri,
That's because it is cool.
and,
A throwdown is like a challenge,
Yuri
a one-off challenge.
Rio
See, us
gonna be
superstars
a
like to
team
keep each
together.
other on our toes, so
They don't think
we like to throw
Robert's
down a
gonna be
little skill
showing
check.
up.
But guess what? You've been down for funny how this keeps happening.
That raises
Did I
a
say
good
something
question,
that happens?
actually, because Yuri's in there, Ryo's in there. Did they show another Art of Fighting person? Did Takuma show up?
No, they didn't show up. We know Leona is showing up.
Well, Leona's part of the Kari Warriors.
Yeah, like, I'm just saying, like, characters that they showed artwork for and stuff, and she was one of them. So we know that she's, but the other characters, we still don't know, but a lot of people, like Max and stuff, think that the base roster game is going to be huge.
Show a throwdown.
So he thinks that the base roster for KOF is going to be that with KOF 14 with all the DLC characters. He thinks that's going to be the size of the base roster.
Yeah, well, SNK is often really good to its fans, as much as their money allows them to, and now they got a little bit more money to play with, so we'll see how that goes.
Especially with the rumor of them, playing nice with Capcom. Possibly going to Capcom versus SNK again.
I'd love to see it, because as far as I'm concerned, the last truly great Capcom fighter, and I'm saying this because it's the last great, not the greatest, I would still pin that on Marvel vs. Capcom 2, is Capcom vs. SNK 2, because Capcom vs. SNK 2 is that last wonderful clash, and it was, everything after that just felt like it just fell to the ground with Capcom, at least in terms of fighting games. Because, yeah, Street Fighter 4 was fun, but it wasn't great, per se. And we both know 5 was just then another step down on launch, which I'll still probably get back to playing a little bit. A friend of mine that's not hanging out with me anymore now because I didn't want to hang out and not feeling well certain times. And he wants to hang out in COVID world, and I was like, nah, I'm okay with not doing that all the time. And I was still wanting to go out for a while, but 2 hours is not enough for him, so I haven't heard back from him since.
But yeah, I was going to ask you, are you picking up Outriders? Or are you going to play it?
I have been keeping an eye on it, and at first I dismissed it because their first presentation was trash, like just little clips.
Yeah.
But then they were getting into the meat and potatoes of it, and I kind of like the build, and what really caught me is when you took a guy's head off, and the other AI, his friend, kept running towards you, but was altering what he was doing a little bit, and looked at the fact that his friend just lost his head. That's a clue that there's some AI under the hood, and I like that, because games have gotten so lazy about providing a proper AI in a shooter, and that's why a lot of people do these battle royales, because all they have to do is make a game that networks well enough, that plays well enough, absolutely no AI work whatsoever, and then just get a bunch of people who want to pay to win over each other or pay to show off each other, you know, take it to the bank. And I'm getting sick of it.
Yeah, like, it's crazy because, like, I was telling my brother, like, that Microsoft is making some big moves, man. To figure out that Outriders is coming to Game Pass day one.
Yeah.
Console, which is big, and it's like, and it's not only that, they're showing that they're actually getting, like, a lot of these good JRPGs and
yeah.
so forth, and it's looking like Microsoft is really trying to, you know, partner and get on good terms with Japanese companies. And it's like, that will be big for Microsoft.
Yeah, it's a time to grab them now too, because the word Sony check has very much come back into game development vocabulary, because Sony's just getting cracking down on so much crap, and they'll even do it late in the game and say, oh well, you got to change this, so people won't decide to pull out because of that stipulation, and it's really filthy. Yeah, it will be interesting. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going in Microsoft's favor, because a lot of people are like, oh, they got Bethesda, and Bethesda's good and all, but Bethesda's also been junky. But what they really don't realize is that they didn't acquire just Bethesda, they acquired ZeniMax, and that's not a word that comes up a lot these days in gaming, but it owns a lot.
Wrong to be upfront about everything, unlike Sony doing right now. It's like Sony last year was just like that happened to Sony was like the best thing because if they don't change and they were just like, okay, well, it's shit. Okay. And now it's like Microsoft is just like, yeah, we got destroyed by Sony and the last gen. Yeah, their next gen console may be stronger and, you know, than us and stuff, but we're not focusing on next gen, dude. We're focusing on, you know, the Game Pass. The Game Pass, I think, just went over, what was it, I think it just went over like 9 million subscribers.
Yeah.
So,
what still bugs me is I can't play Crimson Skies on a PC.
yeah. But, I mean, with the way stuff's going now,
Hold on. Okay, stop. What you're telling me is that Peter, a.k.a. Slaptrain, the dude with the nerve of steel, went from the
Yeah, I hope they
YouTube
snatch up
drift
Konami,
cars.
because if they were to snatch up Konami and just listen to those side pocket voices that have been asking for the same stuff for a long time, like the fact that they own Bloody Roar, they were to whip out like a Bloody Roar, whip out their own Microsoft IP of Crimson Skies, just the things that's been murmuring for so long, and finally whip it out, oh, it would be beautiful. I don't know if it's going to happen, we'll see.
Okay, I knew it was going to come. Figured, right? Let's get serious about it.
Yeah, he's been beefing with everyone lately. He's ruffled some feathers out there, some James's, but he's driving on the track. Like, it backs all that trash talk up. So, are you a fan?
Am I a fan of Bruno Durand? I mean, in a way, yes. It's hard not to be impressed by his run of victories. I mean, he said he'd do it too. Now he's dominated in the Dirt Moto series his whole career, and now he's showing he's mastered the four wheels too. I mean, what can't this guy do?
Yeah, I mean, cannot help but be impressed. And to be honest, he had to do something. I mean, you watch him in the Dirt Moto Series, just wasn't doing it for him anymore. He wasn't getting any joy, no satisfaction out of it. So what does he do? He throws a little baby fit. He yells at a couple reporters after a couple of races, and apparently that's all you need to get a top seat in the Dirt Off-Road Series these days.
I'm gonna go yell at some people.
Yeah, I'm gonna go yell at some people. Maybe I could be a race car driver.
I did see that it's dirty, it's gritty, but the gamble paid off, and yeah, I do enjoy the attitude.
And that would be a severe shunt to their stride, because even though Bethesda's gotten really junky and doesn't bother me that much, they still have those, you know, big hitters. Like Doom still holds good and true because it's a separate developer set. Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls, they kind of lost their way.
Before the race is even started. That's a strategy.
Yeah, one he's used his whole career before he switched over. And that counts for nothing if they don't back it out on the track.
Exactly. And he does, though. That's the problem. But be sure, we all want to know how he reacts to a loss. What is he going to do?
Yeah, exactly. You know, that is just as important to any champion, to any sportsman. You know, winning.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that are in that that camp of you fucked up so bad in 2020, you better damn well do good now, because 2K is about to lose, I think, their WWE set. No one's talking about it, but they're mad. They're like, yeah, they're going up and down talking about, oh, we're gonna re-solidify with Vince by making the next game absolutely wonderful and great. Like, you better, because it's been officially mediocre across the board ever after like 15, I think, and it's gotten progressively worse to the point where you put out 2K20, then the year turned to 2020, and it literally launched a bug that made the game unplayable.
Good job. Into a conspiracy podcast. Who else you got?
Okay, right before, maybe somebody emerges from the smaller teams.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So we've seen this before. Someone just shows up and they bring something a bit different, something fresh, something new we've never seen before. Yeah, a little sauce, a little dry rub. You know, something spicy, right? And whether that's a skill or a style or whatever. And I want to point out that is very much like what Durand has done. But this person, I don't necessarily think has to be established in another motorsport.
No, exactly. You got me thinking about some sauce, so a little bit of honey barbecue goes a long way right now, right? But somebody up and coming, though. Someone up and coming, and there's one or two that might be on the rise right now. So keep an eye out on that talent.
So I gotta ask, how do you like your chances?
I thought of it. I mean, to be honest, though, it's easy, right? No problem. I'm gonna leave it to them, though. I'm a bit busy at the moment to get involved.
But yeah, with that looter shooter coming up, it definitely did grab my eyes once I saw some of the meat and potatoes, because it does look like it's got some AI under the hood. And though I'd like to be able to drive that vehicle that's in there, which you can't, but it's still going to have some good physical bonkers stuff going on. And when you put that together with People Can Fly knows what they're doing.
Are you getting it for PC or are you getting it for PS4?
I want to lean towards PS4 because it's what I got that is more solid right now. Because I have the base unit and it still holds on. My PC's in the shop, and for 3 years trying to deal with Digital Storm, I just gave up and was just running it as a crashy piece of shit. But now it's crashy left, right, and center, and I just finally got sick of it. It's going to cost me probably like over $650 because it looks like it's going to be the motherboard, and they're not even sure yet. They had it running all last night and wouldn't crash on them. Then they called me up, and the moment he put his hand and touched the board, it would just send it right through restart. So I think it's got it's either a flex board issue, a grounder issue, which is entirely possible. I've seen it constantly when I manage the arcade. Or it could be a case where he doesn't think it is, but wiring issues can cause that. Like if they're not properly ground or they're pushing up against something and you just happen to touch something that just goes off and it arcs a way that it wants to do better, or what it wants to do. Electric likes to take the fastest way. So, yeah. What were you saying? What's that? Oh, you're talking to someone there. Get with this racing here.
I was checking to see if, alright.
Getting hungry. Oh, that's already 7:47.
No, I'm just up here and, with my mom, she's doing some, home renovating and stuff, so.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm just out here because I was up at T-Mobile for like 6 hours, like, trying to get a fucking, because they got me a new phone, and it was just like, all I just want to do is just like, look, I want to come up here, I came up here, I was like, yeah, I'm going to pay off my phone, or what I owe, on my old phone, pay off everything, and pay the balance, pay everything off, and then I'm sure you get a phone. And I'm like, okay, well, okay, cool, let's do that. And then it's like, okay, anywhere, that's my shit goes down. And I was up there for like 6 hours, man, like trying to figure out this shit.
Yeah, the world out there is clusterfuck. Oh, that's cool. Nice. That's very cool. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I like it when companies know that, guess what, you should make good if you're going to keep customers when you guys don't quite go up the par. And that feels like it's getting lost and lost on more companies. Fucking e-brake sooner than that. Yeah, I don't. If you can find one, feel free to pick me one up. Either one, because I think I'm going to probably wind up in, but I'm more leaning towards the Series X at the moment, because I'm tired of some of Sony's shit. But, yeah.
I haven't come across the X. I have come across the S. That's the digital one. So that's the one that I have.
Oh, I see.
So, and so far it runs beautifully, man. Like, I haven't had any problems. Like, it still runs games at 1440p at 60 frames. So.
Yeah, because if I could pick one up now while the PC was even out, I was going to play some Sea of Thieves with somebody if I could, but they're just so hard to grab. It's almost as bad as the PS5.
Yeah, like, I'll see if I can find it if you're keeping the money, like, afterwards.
Yeah, by all means. The worst I'd have to worry about is I'd have to shift some savings to checking. But I already have enough in checking to cover at least one of them right now. But hey, if you go out there and see an X and a 5 and they let you grab both, well, of course, if you can find a 5, it's probably going to you.
Yeah, if I go to 5, that's going to be.
But yeah.
Yeah, they're not allowing people to buy, you can only buy one console.
Yeah.
Every place is allowing that, so.
They might let you buy one X and one 5 if they're both there, but only one of each.
Yeah, they're cutting it down, like, because everyone's trying to get the next gen, and the scalpers are just buying one of each, and it's just like it's cutting down the prices, so now they're like, yeah, you can only buy one, if you want the PS5 or the Xbox, you have to choose one of them, you can't buy them both.
Yeah, which is fine. If you can score either or, I think I'm looking to snatch up both. Because, especially a Series X, because I gave away my Xbox One because there was just nothing happening on it for years, and it was gathering dust, and I had a niece that needed something to play her, Bethesda game on, which, of course, Bethesda games. And it kept, on her 360, it kept messing up with our hard drive, so I was like, well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you this for your birthday, because I'm not using it anyway. And now I can't play Crimson Skies, and I want to play Crimson Skies, damn it.
Yeah, like, I can find the Xbox Series X, the $300 one, but the X is going to be kind of harder to find.
Yeah, I'm holding out for the X, but when you see an X, since you have an Xbox, by all means, pick it up and I'll kick you back the cash.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I can, because like I said, I only got the X, so
Yeah.
I don't have the X, but yeah, like I said, I like it. The Game Pass with it just makes it even that much better. Like, so, Halo runs, like the old Halo game, the Master Chief Collection, like, beautifully on it. ESC just was absolutely fucking beautiful. Like, and that's how you kind of get, Outriders with it for free, like, you get so much shit, man, and it's just like, now,
That includes the online service when you do Game Pass, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing that too then, because if so, then I'll play Outriders there.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, they have it to where, the Game Pass, it gives you Xbox Gold, the Game Pass, and then if you have the Game Pass Ultimate, you get all that stuff, plus you get the, PC library, and you get, EA Play with it.
Oh, well, I could care less about EA. I think that's probably where EA is going to start soon realizing that they're going to become like that game magazine that went under GameStop's arm because they weren't going to make the numbers on their own, and then it's just going to be kind of a bonus. I think EA is about to take a hard fall, and they don't even see it coming.
Yeah, but that's also the one thing is that the fact that it's not only that, it's also rumors that Ubisoft has and other subscription-based gaming services are actually going to be Xbox Game Pass.
That'd be cool.
So not only do you pay like $25, I think one day is like $25 a month.
Ouch.
But that gives you like all the Xbox titles, Xbox titles, like you get all of the previous Xbox games coming out for free. And, all of those games also on the PC,
It may very well be. Finally, real jump. as it is, just the basic thing, which is really seeming off topic, but the fucking resume feature on the Xbox, that, I saw that, and I was like, wow, man, that's, PC can't even really set up for that. And I'm going to hear later on my comments like, oh, PC masturbates, I'm supposed to do it. Like, no, man, if you leave all those games open at the same time on PC, you're going to feel it. Where this, it's literally a suspense software program, and I have no doubt that PC will eventually do the same thing, but it doesn't have it right now. Oh shit, this guy.
Right now, there's no way of having in the background where it's not using as much a little bit, and it just tells them exactly where it left off at.
Yeah, the preloader, which is good because it's not new, but the fact that it's getting more concentration is a good thing. Because trying to get everyone downloading them at the same time, it's been bad for years, and it's been getting worse. That'd be good if you can afford it. Just let me know ahead of time if that plan's got to change. Because just let me know ahead of time if that plan's got to change. Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying, like, if the whole afford thing doesn't work out. Oh. Yeah, like if you can actually still afford it later, because... Gosh, I wish I did. I've not been working.
I'll get chemicals, I'll get you like a time card, and the only difference is you'll probably have to pay taxes and stuff like that, but that's only like 30 something.
That's fine, but yeah, I was looking to play Outriders because I actually been sharing information with it to people.
Then come Monday, not Monday, but April 1st, like at midnight, all three of us could just hop on and play, you know, and go through, and I'm like, if you're down for that, like, because I've been trying to stream a lot more, so.
Yeah, I need to set up a tip jar or something.
Like, I'm looking for people to stream with that are not going to use, like, a lot of profanity, like, profanity fine, but I'm talking about the N-word and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, even if it is the ghetto version, you know, with an A added in it, it's like, no. Like, I don't need that, especially when I'm streaming, and if I start getting people in, and you say that, then I get banned.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, like, no. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I know Dark Ace will, but I don't.
I'll get you a Penis N card off of Amazon. I'll send you the code through text.
That works.
So this way you have my new number, you'll have this code, and this way you can go purchase it for the PS4, and then we can link up. Also, are you picking up Monster Hunter for the Switch?
In a way, yes. And that I'm talking about video games with, so by all means, if we're going to get down on that, we might be able to get a few of us together on that, because video games is going to be jumping on it.
I already have that shit. I brought that shit last week. So, I'm good. I just downloaded it. I'm just waiting until the 26th to play it.
Yeah. Because I'm probably going to get a code on that one. And video games is going to be playing, so by all means, they'll both be able to stream good on that.
That needs to come out.
And eventually, I'd like to be able to work with someone who can like set up the tip jar stuff and, you know, keep me on it to set up a share for myself too, because even if I don't get much, at least it's something. And then to warn me if I have to worry about reporting taxes and stuff like that. Because,
what are you guys chatting on? PlayStation?
I stream and he randomly catches me on his break. And then I hear from him on the side of my television. And he does have my phone number. And matter of fact, I gotta get his number set up too. I think I asked him to throw me a text as well. I can't remember, but I still have my old phone and I can pull it from that. But yeah, my old phone was corrupting files and stuff like that, so I'll still use it as a throw around. But I had another phone after that, the Red Nubia, the Nubia Red something or other, Red Magic, and you could tell it's beastly powerful, but it's locked up with a whole bunch of Chinese software, so I can't get the games I want. I can't play King of Fighters All-Star on it, and I was like, wow. It has its own dedicated gaming mode. It even has a built-in fan that you can blatantly see and hear. And I can't use it for any of the games I want and stuff like that. Not even a lot of the Google Play stuff, because CCP has such a stranglehold on anything in China that this phone came from China with the idea of being used in China. And I just can't use it for anything other than calls to text. And I was like, well, this sucks. So I was able to get a hold of what is now a Galaxy A something or other. I keep forgetting it because it's a complicated number now, instead of just saying Galaxy S10 or something. But it's beautiful. I can shout at it from across the room and turn on the flashlight or play music. I'm quite happy with it.
Really nice fucking sound, so I got the latest 1 to 21, so.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, so the S21.
Yeah.
Is freaking crazy.
I'm not sure what the difference is between mine and that, but I'm quite happy with what I got here.
Yeah. Well, the difference is like the processor, the graphics for it, and I know you can watch, like, I think your phone can watch 4K videos. Like,
yeah, I think mine can.
Yeah, mine watches 4K and can also play games in, they say, so-called 4K. So, but yeah, it's
yeah, kind of like my other Galaxy. Yeah, they get proven, and some of them are just better patched. What's that? No, so I won't be carrying over stuff. I know they changed some shit, but yeah, I think it's like a tether bug. mostly heavy, but I probably will try light too. A little light on the sound, huh? Yeah. See, I have been watching Yeah. I'll probably take a peek. I gotta make room for it because I know I went a little ape shit on some of the sales recently. Yeah, me and Dave.
Next year, so they didn't even say early 2022, they said 2022, so
Yeah.
so we probably got like a year or so until that comes to PC.
But yeah, there's some interesting tech in on Monster Hunter. The fact that you can see the major monsters like so far across the map now, it's that has me quite interested on how they're handling that.
And we're also been playing a lot of Smash Brothers recently also. But I'm gonna say, man, I love how crazy good Smash Brothers is. It's so good.
As far as I'm concerned, he's the most important man in Smash too. Harry Bogard.
Yeah, but and I love the fact that they really have this whole group set in there. So like the performers really need their TV input for it. It's like that's fantastic.
Yeah, I like that. It's a little annoying when he decides he's going to leap off in the wrong direction with Burn Knuckle. But that aside, yeah.
I've seen a bunch of people do that. So I've seen a bunch of people because like I do the spectating matches online and I just watch people play and I see a bunch of carries doing that.
Yeah. Like Max will be like, Terrence, no!
Yeah, so I was just like, yeah, I got it. And, oh, there's Avengers to do is actually really fun.
Avengers?
No, Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought I heard Avengers, and they're like, you're having fun with Avengers?
No.
You're one of the few.
Classic. Awesome.
Ooh.
That's what I was trying to do, but then we thought my folks go down away for it. You know?
Oh, I think I'm going to finally buy a car. Not a lot of choices here. Take this one because it reminds me of Sega Rally. Oh, I'm playing Dirt 5, streaming it.
Oh, okay. I've never played dirt.
Whoops.
I've been trying to get into the racing scene recently. Friends trying to get me to play Forza 4 Horizon with them. I'm just like, no. Not that big of a racing fan.
I would try Forza. I wouldn't do Gran Turismo, but that's because I have a lot of bad experiences with Gran Turismo in the past. Like, in Gran Turismo 2, you would just blatantly lose cars out of your garage, and it was proven to happen. I was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to do this ever again. And for a long time, they would BS people about, like, oh, we can't do damage models on the cars because the manufacturers don't want to see their cars wrecked up. That was bullshit, because there's several other games that were doing it also with licensing. So when a company and a dev team lies to me like that, I remember it, and I tend to take it into account.
Yeah, that was my thing with Gran Turismo, was the damage. But I always loved, my favorite thing to do on Daytona today was turn the other way and crash into motherfuckers. I always try to do that in racing games, and it was just like, I just love seeing the crashes. And then there was just like, you know what, like, nah, we're gonna take that out of Gran Turismo. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Good race cars, no one wants to see them in. Like, that's the only reason people play racing games.
Yeah.
Man, I'm like, what's wrong with you, Tony? Like, that's why I'm hoping, and they better do it. Next fucking Gran Turismo better have fucking damage in the fucking cars, man.
Yeah, I think they do now, but the bottom line is for me, when a developer lies to you that much, that long, that often, it's like, do you really want to support them late in the game? My answer is no.
Yeah.
So, I just don't. Let's see here.
Yeah.
They brought it on themselves. Because some of us, even though I have all kinds of memory issues, I'm sure, there's some things I'm just tired of forgiving, and you know what? People are gonna remember. At least someone's got to remember. So let's see. Maybe I can do something a bit different. Cars? Probably not.
Yeah. People will fucking remember shit, man. Nah, man, people remember shit, man. Like, that's why you gotta simple with some shit, man. Well, people will fucking remember that shit, man. Like, oh, I would like to mention, did you see that apparently they're doing a Twisted Metal show?
Really? I've been saying for years I want like a movie. I'll take a TV show any day.
Yeah, I think, forget who they got right in. Let me bring it up real fast.
That's got my ears. I did not know about that.
I saw it the other, like, it was like, I think a month or so ago that I saw it, and I was just like, I kept meaning to bring it up. I just been,
And I can't get the agreement just right. Good enough. A nice mix between my Sky Pirate colors and
yeah, so the Twisted Metal series from Deadpool writers is in the works at Sony Pictures. It's a PlayStation production. A live-action series adaptation of Twisted Metal PlayStation franchise has officially moved forward. We learned that Sony Pictures TV and PlayStation Production are developing a series based on the Twisted Metal vehicle combat game. Original reported in 2019 that Sony was interested in developing the series. The Deadpool
That's good news.
Yeah, and the guy also recently wrote and produced Cobra Kai will write and executive produce the series.
Let's see here.
There's also speculation that Arnett will voice Sweet Tooth in a cameo, but so yeah, there's been a bunch of
That's good news.
Interesting.
That is very interesting. Let's see, what is this? Oh.
Yeah, Will Arnett will be the executive producer of it, but will also hint at doing the voice for Sweet Tooth.
Bet he's gonna enjoy that.
Who wouldn't fucking enjoy that, man? Like, I mean, it's fucking Sweet Tooth, dude. Like,
Wonder which version of Sweet Tooth he's gonna do. If he's gonna do like black or old Sweet Tooth, or God, there's another one.
Which line, when they have the rider, it seems like it's gonna be probably dark comedic. Well, I know Twisted Metal Black was more on the darker side than humor.
Yeah, they were like kind of dipping into a closer to reality kind of things where everyone's come from the same nut house.
Yeah, so I think that they're probably going to go based on like 1 and 2, probably around there.
Yeah.
Younger Sweet
Whichever one they do, I'm still on board though, because I've been saying for years I wanted a Twisted Metal movie. I wanted a moment where monster truck Hammerhead, you could just hear it growling and roaring, where someone finally breaks away from the pack for a moment of rest, and then just see Hammerhead just smash through a fucking, you know, neighborhood house and just obliterate it as it comes for them. But we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, like I'm super excited for it, man. Like when I saw that, I was like, oh man, I didn't tell Chester about it. I'm like, it's Twisted Metal. You probably already know about it.
If I did, I forgot about it. I don't know about him, but yeah, I wasn't sure about it myself, so that's going to be interesting to see.
I want to see the new Mortal Kombat movie. I'm probably going to watch that. It looks good, but I just don't like how they fucked up my girl Melina. Just fucking like. And before anyone says anything, it's not because she's portrayed by a black woman. That has nothing to do with it. It's because her mouth just looks like a fucking regular mouth. That's it.
Huh. That's different.
She does. Yeah, like she does not look like her. Like you can Google like Melina's in Mortal Kombat, and you'll in the new movie coming out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like she does not have the mouth of Melina. Like her teeth are just like regular human teeth, and she's just open wide. Like they're not dagger teeth. They're not like maracas. Like, and I'm just like, this is, I don't know, man. You can't do my girl like that. But apparently Cabal's gonna be in it. Apparently everyone is super psyched on the movie, but I get kind of like a cringe feel when I see some of the stuff, and I'm just like,
yeah, we'll see.
That was cringy, so I was like, I'll give it a shot. It can't be as bad as, you know, Mortal Kombat Armageddon. So.
Yeah, you kind of have to expect some level of cringe, and that's fine. It should at least be better than like what you said, but we'll see. Gotta let it play out. I'll probably just watch it when it comes on something I can watch for free.
Yeah, like it's weird seeing riding as an Asian god. It's so weird.
Used to White Raiden.
Yeah.
The White Lightning.
That's what Landon. Like Raiden. There's a reason they added his skin into Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, he's kind of like the original guy to play your long hairy immortal guy ever since Highlander.
Yeah, like, and it's just fucking funny, man. I'm just like, I'm sorry, I know Raiden's supposed to be like Asian-ish, but I'm like, man, Christopher Lambert, man, just fucking killed it. Like, you know, like, because now when anyone thinks of live action Raiden, he's the one that comes to mind.
Yeah. Well, he's an immortal thunder god. He can be anything he wants.
Now we changed the fucking immortal god. Like,
yeah, I forget what the official thing is on that when it comes to other things or the timeline. I know later, like now he's considered just, I think he is the official one who won the tournament, so he has to like restart the universe and work on that. That's rough work.
They have him like he's officially the new like Raiden. So it's like I think it's like God Fist Kane or something goes by. Based in the new Mortal Kombat game where he takes like Raiden's powers and now he has fire and lightning. And I'm just like, man, like fuck this game.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, like I fucking hate that shit, man. Like, fuck you.
Bicycle kick of complaints.
You know, but the one thing that's disappointing about the new Mortal Kombat movie is there is no Johnny Cage.
That's strange.
Really weird. Yeah.
I know he was dead for a little bit.
Yeah, this is before everything. So it's a reboot of it. So it's like before everyone meets up and stuff like that. So people are expecting a cameo at like the end or something where they're gonna show like something not related. I'm like, you gotta have John Cena on that.
Yeah, it's kind of odd for him not to be there.
Yeah, like just that, you know. One of the it's like Street Fighter not having like review or hit or knowledge.
Which Street Fighter tried to do once, and then at last minute production, they were like, yeah, we need to throw Ryu in there at least.
Yep. And it's just like, yeah,
it probably made the situation worse when they're like, yeah, our new head guy's going to be Alex, a grappler. I'm glad you have a grappler, but have him as your main hero? You might be pushing it.
That's why I'm interested to see what they're going to be doing with KOF.
Oh, that kid, I don't think he's going to hold. I mean, we've seen stuff similar before, like oh, here's Kay. Yeah, Kay didn't stay at the head of the pack for long. He had like a while where he had the Nest saga, but then that was about it. He'll show up, but he's definitely not going to be head guy for long. Oh, shit. Oh gosh, it's got some engine on it. Yeah, Arachi Leon, I guess, red hair. Her hair goes red when she's, well, they might be just showing her, you know, going Arachi too. It will. I'd be willing to say it's probably going to be better because I know they've been working on it. They put it in their older games for a reason. It's a test bed without disrupting their current gen. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it may not be, like, always perfect, but it's going to be a lot better than what we've been looking at. Ah, shit. Damn. Redo that one. Oh, but yeah, I'm definitely looking at what it is. I probably still won't go super duper online heavyweight pro on it, but I'll probably dabble with it and have fun. That's much what I do with fighting games. Is people always say, "Oh, you don't need story in a fighting game." I like a fighting game with some decent story. I like to have fun. I'm definitely not super competitive anymore.
Stuff like that, but it's like in a fight game, I'm just looking at the sport as more of a fun factor than anything else.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of the community got pretty disgusting, and it got to the point where I was like, you know what? All y'all just not making this fun anymore. Even when I win, I'm going to hear about how I cheated or something like this. I'm like, no, fuck it. Just didn't want to do it anymore.
That's why I don't really like playing fucking Brian, man, because Brian's always on that, oh, this is third people.
Oh, I'll yell a bunch of shit too. It's just part of the problem. It winds up bringing out the worst in me, and I'm like, yeah, and it's just not super fun.
Like, yeah, you know, the way that I can make like without, like, just training your game, that's the easiest way for you to just train. Like, I'll show you how to set it up and everything, and then all you have to do is just train. And you can't follow it, you won't make it for it.
I just need someone on my ass about setting up things like tip jars and what I got to worry about if it comes down to the IRS and stuff like that. But I really should set up some kind of tip jar or something.
Yeah, tip jars, all you do is, you have a PayPal account, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so pretty much, just pretty much, add
I'm not super consistent. I've got some time in on mine. That's where my benefit comes in, but... Crunch. That was a bit of a loud bang for a light slap, okay? There's some people who will have some stuff, but the thing is that a lot of those combos are very conditional. Where if you get stuck doing a full combo because that shit didn't land. Yeah, this isn't an MMO game, son. That macro is not gonna put you in some bad situations if it doesn't all full land, and it's very conditional where it may not land, and it has to do with distance, the jump ins, and how you opened it. It's not gonna quite work out so well like that. I get bad about it too sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. But there's a lot of times these days where you do feel those drop inputs though. Yeah. Dropped inputs pisses me off.
Because there are certain games that are just programmed, like the Soul franchise. They have so many, like, it's money, it's a great game, but guess what? There's a lot of bugs in there where it's like, yeah, that's not gonna hit. Oh, what? It hit? Like,
yeah.
Nowhere near. It's like the hitbox is so big. Like, what? That's difficult. Like, no, that's just shoddy program. Like,
I'm not sure if I'd call Dark Souls a great game. I'm sure a lot of people do, but I'm sure it's not a terrible game. Although I know Video James thinks otherwise. But it feels like a lot of its stuff is kind of artificial in ways that I really don't like. Let's see, do I want to pick it or do I want a Volkswagen?
Yeah, they added like all the bunch of stuff and since the last time we played, dude, like they added a bunch of stuff now.
On which one?
CFD.
Oh yeah, I've seen they've added a lot of stuff, and I kept meaning to get back to it, but with a PC that was crashing, I know it was going to piss me off way too much if it crashed when I was playing a serious game. So I was just using it pretty much for Second Life, and it just got worse, so it's in the shop now. We'll see if it comes out well on the other end.
The only thing I think that they would add to CFD is water fountain. Like, that's it. Like, you go into a store and like, there's a chain and you see a water fountain, like, that just comes forward. Like, that, I think that's like a really cool element to add to the game. But it doesn't have it. So, you know, so you can think about it like, oh, you got a water fountain, you have to take it, you know, like, you have to track it. What? Yeah, those are the only ones. But now they have like bosses that spawn now that are like great, strong, so forth, man, that has like the mechanics that you actually have to do in order to defeat him, and it's definitely, it's definitely a game now, man. I really like it, so, but yeah, it's just better to play with people, so.
I take the Subaru. I like Subaru.
But, yeah, so I'm gonna have to hit you up later. My phone's getting ready to die, so.
Alright, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, I'll shoot a text later with stuff and so forth.
Yeah, and remember, sometime you can also hit me up on Discord, because I often have that up. I'm not always looking at it, but I tend to find it and get back to it.
Alright, I'll hit you up there, man.
But yeah, definitely hit me a phone standard text so I can get your number logged in.
Alright, will do.
Alright,
Alright,
later. There we go. There it goes. Alright. Wow, I've been going for 2 hours now. What time is it? Wow, it's 8:19. Let's do one more while I'm on a stride here. I don't like that this has like less torque. I don't like that. And yet it says this one's less performance than this, but this has more torque. Questionable things there. How much money do I got? This is a 173. I could just get it. I tend to have better experiences with Subarus. Let's work with what they give us for right now. This is less torque, but why not? Still need to be higher levels for this shit. Why is this one 66 and this one's 25? That's weird. Let's not take too long on this. Okay, I'm doing this wrong. Wait, there we go. It's gonna make my internals yellow. Well, let's go the other way with that. Make this one black. Kinda don't want the insides bright yellow. If I go look at a cockpit view, it's gonna irritate me, I get it. This. Fill channel, texture. What's this? Wait. Oh yeah. Get you in there. Wrong way. Believe me, if I had a better crossbones option, I'd take it. Let's not for government work. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Just the light. It's gonna stay red. It's throwing blood across the hood routine. Works. Alright. Sponsors, I don't know why you bother. It's not like they're paying me money. It's really a case of you make pretend. Is Goodyear not an option here? Hoosier. Oh, there it is. What up here? No, that doesn't look great either, does it? Sure, I don't know who you are, but Sleep Bill Stein. So I'm gonna need your suspension. This might be a good spot for Goodyear. Yeah, that'll work. And let's see what the does. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Okay. I still have the rocket ship thing. Do I have access to a lion yet? Birds, bowls, whatever that thing is. Still no lion. Still dark, so screw it. Alright, let's do one more run. As long as it's with a pack of other cars. I don't want to finish with a time trial. I really don't. I think time trials are boring. I want to mess around with other cars. See how this little Volkswagen does. I forgot to check my other messages. Oh man, is that what this is? Oh, it's a stunt one. It's gonna be terrible. Wow. Yeah, I don't get well with those. Not a fan. Jesus Christ. Get it? I don't know if it was good or bad. It's probably bad. Oh, I only did half minutes. Okay, retry it. I keep forgetting to check the things I was going to want. giant robot car. I can play this robot song because no one cares. No one will copyright it because half of no one knows it. Nice. Alright, so I wasn't even, did I get everything? I think I did. I forgot to even look. I was too caught up in my song there. There we go. Kill that alarm. Oh gosh. Wow, so I've been going for 2 hours and 13 minutes on mark. Okay, there we go. So, I should probably call it right here. If anyone was watching, thank you for watching. Maybe someday I will do a tip jar. I don't get a whole lot of people who end up watching, but I'm going to take a moment and wrap this up. Thank you for watching.